Now, I will tell you, today we have to understand something. There is a very important question that they asked. Tell you just a drop lower, yeah? There was a very important question that they asked. And that is, they asked Rabbi Miller, name me one mitzvah. This is what I did actually on my table with my kids. And I went and I gave this question on the table. And I asked, if I were to tell you one mitzvah that you're going to do with your whole heart, which would it be? One mitzvah that you'll do with your whole heart, what would it be? So my kids were going around. One said Kibud Avayim, one said this. But the one who got it right was my 9-year-old daughter. Her name is Batsheva. And you know what she said? What would you say right now? You answer me. What would you say? One mitzvah that you do with the whole mitzvah, with the whole Mesirut Nefesh, with your whole guts, with your whole koach, with your whole... What would you say? You know what she answered? She got it right. You know what she answered? All the mitzvot. She said, Daddy, I don't understand your question even. This is what she tells me. I don't understand your question. What do you, I'm serious. She's like, I don't understand your question. What do you mean? She's like, what do you want mitzvah? I do all the mitzvot with all my heart. She's 9 years old and she's telling me. You know? I was like, wow, you got the right answer. Because Rabbi Victor Miller, he said that answer back. He says, I don't understand the question. Which mitzvah, if I'm going to do it with my whole heart? Every mitzvah you do with your whole heart. I understand what's the question. But then Rabbi Miller said, but if I were to pick one, I'll tell you. And he said, to love Hashem. Do you love Hashem? But do you really love Hashem? Instead of, I'm tired today, I'm not in the mood today, I can't do it, I have a test, and I have this, and I have to go to the gym, and I have to this, and I have a million excuses. But if a person loves somebody, there's no excuses. Everything is built around the excuse. I tell a guy, even this morning, I was telling someone early in the morning, I told him, he made an excuse. He made this excuse. How can you come to learn in the morning early? He says, no, Rabbi, because of this, and Rabbi, because of that, because of this, because of that. One of the guys in the shul comes to me, Rabbi, I hate all those excuses. None of them are valid. Because if you want to do something, you're going to do it. When you love something so much, you're going to do it. When you love somebody so much, I drop everything and I go, Hashem, what do you want from me? Because I love you. What do you want? I love you so much. Whatever it is, I'm doing. It's doing the Ratzon HaBoreh. You know what the Ratzon HaBoreh means? You're doing what Hashem wants. Did you guys hear the story about there was a famous story going around, famous story that just happened right now. There's a fellow, and he was very embarrassed. I wasn't sure. He's getting religious, and he was wearing a kippah for his office. He wasn't sure what they were going to say, what the people were going to say. And he did all these different things. And he was always scared. What are people going to be? And nobody said a word. Nobody said a peep to him. Nobody said, wow, very interesting. I like that. I like the thing on your head. Beautiful. This, that. Only compliments. Because this is what he felt that Hashem wanted from him in his life. To get more religious and more this. And he didn't care, what's the company going to say? What is this person going to... Do you love Hashem? Yes or no? If you love Hashem... There's no, the excuses are not valid towards what it is. What's the excuse? What's the excuse? What's his excuse? Oh, I can't wake up in the morning to learn Torah. Why? Because I'm tired. So what? Why is that an excuse? Go to sleep earlier. Why is that? I can't mezakeh rabim. Somebody wanted mezakeh. I can't mezakeh rabim. Why? Because I have a test and I have this and I have that. Whoa. Figure out times where you can do that and do that. There's 24 hours in a day. You can figure it out. But Rabbi Victor Miller said, love Hashem. And how do you love Hashem? We're not going to end up, how do you love Hashem? He says, look back. Hashem gives us so good. Look back in your life. And this is the example they give. Did you ever break a bone in your life? Did you? So nobody over here broke a bone in their life. You got to thank Hashem. You know how many people broke bones? You remember your friends in school when they had a cast and you're writing on the thing, your own my signature, the goal or whatever it is, and if you're writing on it, remember? You're in school, I got a case. They're like, oh man, I wish I got a case. No, you wish you didn't get a case. But you're saying that because you want the people to write on your arm. They just make it feel good. But you didn't break a bone in your life. You should love Hashem just for that. Wow. You have health. You know what it is to have health? You know what it is to have health? You know what it is to be healthy? You have 2 kidneys that are functioning.
I was just with the kid in the wheelchair yesterday.
It's crazy. I know, he felt good because you could walk. He felt good. You hear what he says? He went with a kid with a chair. He's walking and the guy's not. Hashem gave you eyes to see. You could see. I don't care even if you have glasses. You could see. You could hear. You know what happened to me the other day? You don't know what happened to me. I went, you know what happened? I told you what happened in my ear?
Not the end story.
What?
Not the end story.
Something happened in my ear. I didn't know what my ear was like. I was like clogged. I don't know what it was. I never had it in my life before. I was like, my left ear, I was like, oh, it hurts and this, that. I was like, what's going to be? I get nervous. Like, what's happening? What's going to be? My ear. I want my ear, So I go to the doctor. He takes, how they look in the ear, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, Teddy? They go like this, and they look, and they have a glass thing, and they zap me right in the ear. They look, says, oh, you have, there's something in the ear. What is it? Wax or something like that. I don't know what it was. Yeah, it happened to you before? Wow, so, okay, what's going on? So I was like, all right. So he says, wait here. He brings a whole apron and he brings I was like, what's going on over here? It's like, all right, turn this way. I was like, turn this way. My head's like this way. I don't know what, I'm going this way, I'm going that way. I don't know what to turn. He's not telling me turn this way. He got it out. You know what he does? He stuffs it in with water. And he pumps in water in your ear, some crazy thing like that. I was like, ow, what's going on? It feels like a super soaker going the whole hose in your ear. And you're scared, like a car wash in your ear. Like, what's going on? Stop. I was like, Finishes. He shows you what was in the ear. It's crazy. It's crazy. You can hear with 2 ears. And it's not clogged. Baruch Hashem, everything's good. I can hear both ears very good. Baruch Hashem. It's not clogged. The ears are not clogged. You can hear perfectly. You ever hear those guys? What? What'd you say? What'd you say? I can't hear you. Hello, can you hear me? Come on. So you really can't hear. He needs the ear aid. You know what I'm saying? Baruch Hashem, you have 2 beautiful ears. You don't have to have no aid in your hearing. And it's flexible. You go like this. Flex. Do the flex. Let's go. Atash. Do the flex. Let's go. Do the you can flex it. You know why it's flexible, Teddy? You know why? You know why? If anybody ever tells you Lashon Hara, you take the Gemara Ketubot says, you flex your ear like the earlobe, and you put it inside your ear so you don't hear him. So you go like this. You understand? Like this. And I don't hear you. What do you say? I don't hear you. So you can turn the ear off, you can turn the ear on. Ear off, ear on. That's what it is. And this is Rabotai, a great lesson in loving Hashem. This is a great lesson in loving Hashem. And I'm going to end off with this. I'm going to tell you something by the way, this shiur, you got a key shiur. Pass it on, hear it again, put it in your favorites, because I'm going to tell you one more last thing that Rabbi says. Loving Hashem is 24/7. When you love Borei Olam, is always, your whole life. When you're healthy, and even in the last breath of his life. Ramila says, it says in the Pasuk, V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, love God, bechol levavecha, with all your heart, ubchol nafshecha, v'chol meodecha. What's ubchol nafshecha? Afilu notel et nafshecha. Even if he takes your life away. The guy's 119 years old, about to turn 120, one day 120. And he's about to go 120. At that moment, I love you, Hashem. Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad. What do they say when a person pays away? Shema Yisrael, Hashem Echad. It's a scary thing. You think about it. Whoa, I'm getting scared just thinking about it. But don't wait until that day. Every single day of your life, you thank Hashem. Thank you, I'm healthy. And if you always want to be healthy your whole entire life, I'm going to tell you a segula. You want to hear segula? Al pi Kabbalah Zohar. No, I'm joking. It's not Al pi Kabbalah Zohar, but it's Al pi the Gemara. You want to hear segula to always be healthy your whole entire life? You ready for this? Drum roll, please. Drum roll. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The Gemara says, every day a person, le'olam, you should pray, Hashem, keep me healthy. Pray to Hashem, Hashem, please, I beg you, always help me be healthy. Always keep me healthy. Doesn't have to be necessarily in the Amidah. It could be even now. When you're walking. When you're talking to Hashem. Say, Hashem, please, I need to be healthy my whole life. Please, I need my health. Hashem says, oh, you know it's me that's giving you the health? I'm going to keep on making you healthy. That's a big, 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 big segula. Do it, and Bezrat Hashem, you'll be healthy your whole entire life. Happy and healthy.